You're like him. Yep. Go, enjoy.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. It's really nice to be here. Hope you're all having an amazing
What day is it?
school holiday. It is.
It's not the school holidays anymore. They're finished.
Hope you had an amazing school holiday and you're enjoying being back at school.
Hello.
So we got lots and lots of questions from you guys, haven't we? Literally thousands come in the last hour, so we're not going to be able to answer all of them, of course, but we've managed to print a few of them out.
Oh no, hang on. There might be some coming through now. Oh, hello.
Hello, lots of highs and lows. Hello back, everyone.
Does anyone have a question?
Saying hi. I'm going to start the ball rolling with the questions by answering this one. This question from Timaru: what's it like having a pretend wife and a pretend kid? Wow.
Hey, I'm right here, so you better be kind.
It's amazing, obviously. Every day is even better than the last, just like a real marriage.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
it's different, though, because sometimes the pretend wife is amazing, obviously. The pretend kid
Doesn't play ball.
The kid can be a little bit of a diva sometimes. Sometimes the little baby who plays Billy is really, really amazing and just does what he's supposed to do and is really cool. And other times he's sort of a little bit like
He's at that age where he's really clingy to his mum, and you can get him to play ball temporarily, but then he'll just run and try and find his mum.
Yeah, or he just yells and screams and stuff and carries on, so it can be a little bit. So sometimes
he does quite like lollipops though. So
he
I
likes
often
them,
just
yeah.
have one in my pocket. We're ready to go on set. They go action. And I'll go, here's a lollipop, pick him up.
See, and all that time that I gave you heaps about carrying around junk food in your pockets, it finally had a...
Yeah!
It finally had,
Not McDonald's though, darling.
had a use.
It's not McDonald's.
No, it's not. Nothing else.
Ben loves McDonald's. We give him a lot of grief about that. Okay.
But who do you have the easiest chemistry with on set?
Obviously.
Ria Vandervis.
Obviously.
Obviously. Are there any
How long
other
have we been
actors?
married for now?
Oh, 20 years?
I know it feels like 20 years, but how long's it really been? Like 4 or 5 years? So when do you know the answer to that?
4 years or something?
I think 4, maybe 4 or 5 years. When did you
like that.
start?
5 years ago. So
Yeah,
we've been married.
we've
We've
been
been married
together
probably
for 5 years then.
because you were engaged to that other fella,
Oh yeah, your best mate.
and then you know.
Freckles.
Speaking
Why
of,
is Boyd called Freckles, Ben?
because he bears a striking resemblance to a freckle that I have on my just a part of my anatomy that it always baffled me. I'd always thought
so
it not only is it
silly.
large, but it's
You
just
should get
such
married
a
in real life. No
strange-
thanks.
No. Thank you. Selwyn, block that person, please. Block that user.
Question for both. Who's your favourite character on the show other than yourself?
And each other?
Other than yourself?
Or each other?
Yeah.
Damo for me. I love Damo.
I like Leanne.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
They're
gonna
both
say-
so funny.
I'm going to say Leanne.
Yeah.
But if there was another role I could play, it would probably be Prince, because then all I'll have to do is just put a towel around my waist for my costume. And sometimes it's a pair of
I
boxer
don't know that
shorts,
they'd get you to do that role
that's
though.
about it. Why not?
Well, no, you do get your clothes off quite a lot. But
Why
it's not
not?
in
But
such
it's-
sort of like sexy scenarios. It's more sort of like falling over in punamis or
That's
being
still
like
sexy.
dropped on a golf course naked.
That's still sexy.
That was cold,
It
wasn't
was
it?
still sexy. It was cold. It was cold.
Remember
but
when
it
was it after the golf course thing you got brought into ED and then you were like seeing you were hallucinating and you jumped off the bed and you were naked and you're like in the corner going, ah.
Yeah, that was sexy.
Yeah.
Next question. Do you miss the Almighty Johnsons? Now available on TV
Oh, it's a
NZ
shameless
on
plug.
demand.
Are you still getting paid for that?
Also, oh yeah. Also, it's also available on Neon. You'll just find it there in the New Zealand section alongside Outrageous Fortune and Top of
Do
the
you have
Lake.
kids in real life? He does.
I have
I've got a dog.
one stepson and one daughter. I have two beautiful.
Drew,
little
why are you mean to
cherubs.
Desi and Damo?
Because look at them. But they get their own back too. Bear in mind, they just swindled me out of the cafeteria, which is, you know, Ferndale's only establishment selling baked goods and coffee. Apparently.
Hi Ben, I once sober drove your parents somewhere and they told me stories about you.
Who was that person?
Oh, God, now that.
Oh, I'm sure there've been a lot of people who've sober driven my
You
parents.
don't like motorbikes in real life.
No.
I do. Ria doesn't. I do.
I just think this. I mean, they're fun and stuff, but they're so dangerous. My husband nearly had a really bad crash on his.
Did he?
Yeah.
What happened?
It was rush hour. He was driving into the city.
Well, there you go.
And on the motorway, and then the car in front of him braked suddenly because there was like traffic built up.
Yeah.
And the car behind him, I think, was putting on her makeup, going at like 100 k's. Didn't see, and luckily he looked in his rear view mirror,
Got out the way.
swerved out of the way into the shoulder,
Wow.
and the car's
It's
went.
literally he would have been squished in the middle.
Yeah.
Far out.
Yeah, and the person,
Oh, that was
yeah,
lucky.
and they all went to hospital and blah blah blah, but he was probably dead. So that's why I don't like those.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Do you guys like each other in real life? Yes.
Yes, of course.
Obviously.
Of course we do. Ow! Yes, I said yes. Ow! She's so strong. You two are so awesome on
Oh,
screen.
thank you.
Thanks, Anns. Nicole.
Mosgiel. Hello in Mosgiel.
Mosgiel. Anyway, we'll do a couple more questions. Harper, do you miss Garrett?
Oh, yes, deeply.
Garrett being... Is he still in a coma in Alaska? Was
I
that
think-
the last mention
No, I've
that
gone
we
to
had?
visit him since then.
I miss Nicole and Harper. Hey, go do your homework. Bree Tupper, sure.
What was it like doing the
The
Punami scene?
Punami scene, ages ago.
It was
Boys.
messy, wasn't it? It was messy. It was very funny.
It was very
I
funny.
was glad
It
I didn't have to do the falling over
Yeah,
part.
Ria luckily just had to watch. It
Watch
was
it
fun. It
And
was
horror.
Yeah, it was actually quite fun. It was very slippery. There was lots of soap, sunlight soap, and fake poos. What could be not fun about that? Anyway, we might. Was it weird having to play bisexual, Ria? I presume
No.
that one's for you.
No, it was good. It was great.
Oh, you guys are my favourites. Thanks, Lisa. Mackie.
Yay.
That's really nice of you to say.
Take a final question and then don't forget.
Anyway, we're going to do one more question, and then we've got to go upstairs and
And
keep
film
making,
some
and
TV.
keep making the show. Harper and Drew, my favourite. A lot of this, guys. Come
Oh,
on,
thank you.
thank you so much. You both rock the bike a look.
Do you have the same relationship in real life that you have with Boyd on the show? Yes, they do.
Yeah,
Yes, they do.
yeah, we
They're
kind
in
of
the
do.
dressing room next to mine, and I can hear their silly love banter.
Sam is very much like his character. He is very much.
And you're quite like your character too.
Boyd. I'm
Just a
quite like my
Bit of an idiot.
quite like my character.
Nah.
And
Anyway,
thank you.
thank you so much for watching. We
and
love
thanks
you
for all the
all.
lovely comments. We really appreciate it. There's so much love coming in from you
Yeah,
guys, and we're
we
really
really
happy
appreciate it.
that you enjoy the show so much.
We
And
love making it, so it's awesome that you